Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Sasha Nicole and this is my lifestyle YouTube channel. So for today is a very special video as we have entered 2021. We have kicked 2020 to the curb, and now I know a bunch of my friends and you out there are starting to write down your goals for 2021. The very popular New Year's resolution. So I'm here to give you some tips on how to accomplish these as we go forward into the year. A lot of goals have, been these big lofty goals, and it just kind of falls at the wayside because life happens, things happen, and you just kind of forget them. You always have to have a plan of how to actually incorporate it into your life, and a way to do that is to actually make it a habit. So I have 5 tips for you today to make these goals into a habit and make it into second nature, where it doesn't feel like a chore, where it feels like you're making a change in your life and you're making a positive change. So let's get into it. Okay, first tip is to make it simple. So say your goal is to get in shape. What do you do with that? So what you could do is attach something very simple to it, something that you know you can do, whether that's going to the gym once a week or twice a week or 3 times a week. Whatever you think you can actually realistically achieve, you set that. And if it's 1 day a week, perfect. It's 1 more day a week than you did last year, right? So make it simple, something that you can tangibly and easily achieve. And if your goal is to eat healthier, what you can do is write down everything that you usually purchase in a grocery trip and do certain substitutions for it to make it a little bit healthier. So if you buy Doritos, you can sub them out for almond flour crackers. There are so many different healthier options out there at the grocery store. You can swap them out and slowly transition into this healthy lifestyle. You don't have to just buy fruits and vegetables and think that's it, because you need a very balanced diet. So start swapping out things and substituting it, and do it slowly, make it simple. Okay, number 2 is be consistent. So whatever plan, goal, schedule you set for yourself for your certain goal, stick to it. Be consistent. If it's daily, great. If it's weekly, great. And track that progress so that you know you're being consistent on your plan. So if it is, I go to the gym twice a week, make sure you write down in your calendar, in your Google Calendar, wherever you, write things down in, do that. And then you can track your progress and make sure you're being consistent. That kind of leads me to my next tip, which is number 3. And number 3 is give it 30 days. So for 30 days, make sure that you do everything in that simple plan that you set for yourself. It takes 30 days to create a habit. So if you push through for 30 days, it will definitely be a habit and become second nature and won't feel like a chore. A lot of times when you set a goal and you start in the motion of the plan, it just feels like a chore, like I have to do this and I have to do this. But give it 30 days, give it all you got, and I promise you it'll get easier after that and become a habit and just be second nature. And number 4 is remind yourself. Have reminders, have a post-it, have an alarm on your phone, have a accountability buddy is what I like to call it. Someone that will call you and remind you, send you a text. Just make sure you're reminded of your goal. You can write it on your mirror in your bathroom. There's so many things that you can do to remind yourself of your end goal so that you can keep going and give yourself that motivation to keep going. Okay, and last but not least, tip number 5, which is the most important one, is to do it for yourself. I know there's times where you do things to impress certain people, but to fully immerse yourself in making this change and creating a new habit and enriching your life, you have to do it for yourself, because that is the only person that matters and will put in the work to make this change. So look in towards yourself, see what things you want to accomplish for this new and fabulous year. We're all hoping 2021 is going to be a great year. So put down your goals and let's do this together. I hope these tips will help you accomplish what you want for this new year. Sky's the limit. Go out and get them. We'll see you in the next video. Make something. And I hope that this year you will have the best year ever.